Hey guys, what's up? I guess this will be the video where I kind of update everybody about the whole Logan thing. I just posted my last two updates for today. But, so I thought I'd kind of pick up from where I left off from my last post. So what happened is that, about, from the last post I said about Logan, about the last time we got into a fight was like the middle of last week, and Logan was like, oh, you don't want to marry me, you don't want to be with me, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that. Well, the whole entire time Logan was with me, technically through DMing. We weren't like together, but like we were like DMing back and forth, and the whole entire time we were together, he was just really controlling, really manipulative. He just wasn't who I thought he was. And then like every time I would ask for him to like video chat me, he would use somebody else's videos. He would lie to me all the time, say that he was on base, he couldn't talk. And every time I asked him to call me, he claims he couldn't call me because he was on base and he didn't want to get in trouble by the captain. But he was claiming to be a captain of his squad. And about halfway through the whole platonic whatever it was, friendship, whatever, through my sister on my dad's side, he had got into an accident, supposedly an accident, and he, supposedly, story goes about it is that halfway through his basic training, or not basic, but halfway through where they were at, he was called out in the middle of the field to put supposedly his squadron in line. His best friend was there, supposedly. And he said that Logan wasn't acting right, he wasn't being himself, and then saying out of nowhere they heard pop, pop. And supposedly Logan had shot himself in the leg twice. And he had lied and said that he had an accident, that his gun had misfired by accident, but the real truth of it was that Logan shot himself in the leg twice because due to me and him getting into a fight. I had told him that we were done at that time, that I didn't want to be with him. So he started becoming really manipulative, really controlling. And then something to do with he was trying to get his funds, and that led into a whole huge fight about my SSI number, my driver's license, him coming home to me, him marrying me, him being manipulative. About the middle of last week, we got into a fight over the debit card that was in my name. The account was also in my name. And I told him, I said, well, I don't have to hand the debit card over because it's in my name. And he was like, you better hand it over. I'm going to get my brother, who's an FBI agent and a army tanker, to come hunt you down. He's going to send his people to your house. He's going to follow you. He's going to stalk you. He's going to hurt you. And supposedly his FBI brother, agent / whatever, I found out from his sister, he's used to smack around on girls. Now I know, like, if you're an FBI agent or an army or a tanker or Marine or whatever, I know they do a huge, background on people. They don't usually let people become a soldier or a captain or corporal or whatever if you got a bad past, like domestically wise and all that. And supposedly his brother, he's older than he is, and supposedly he was taking care of his cars and truck and his house in Florida, and he wanted over $5,000 because he wanted his money. So he had told his younger brother, who's Logan, to basically threaten me and harass me for the damn debit card. So we got into a huge fight. His brother basically tore me and him apart and was saying, oh, if I didn't give him the debit card, he would come to my house and find me and hurt me and harm me and all that. So I was like, fuck it. You know what? I'll give it over. I don't want it no more. I don't want the money. I don't want the drama. I don't want any of it. So I told Logan, I said, you let your family tear us apart. This is your fault. I don't want to be with you. I don't want you contacting me. I don't want you being in my life. I don't want any of it. And at that moment, it was just the heat of the moment. Words were exchanged, and we were just going off on each other. And I told Logan, I said, I've moved on. I'm happy. I just want to be left alone. Like, I'll send you the debit card, take the account out of my name, and everything else. So his sister, the day of the whole debit card exchange thing, I had to send the debit card back in the mail to his sister's house. And supposedly this girl, who's his sister or whatever, I'm not going to put her name out there for a lot of reasons, she was DMing me that morning, was like, hey, or have you left your house yet? Have you sent me the debit card yet? You know, what's going on? So I told her, I said, I had texted her that morning, like, hey, I just got up, I'm doing this, doing that. And then when I was finally about to leave, I texted her, I said, I'm about to leave my house, I'm headed to the post office now. So by the time I got to the post office, I had texted her, said, hey, I'm at the post office, I'm about to send this to you. You know, I told her it should take a couple days. So I had texted her, you know, the time that they took it and all that. So I had sent the debit card back in the mail that day. So Logan had proceeded to text me and was like, I'm sorry, I want to be with you, I want to make this work, and, you know, so on and so forth. And I told him no. I said, I've already moved on, I don't want to be with you, you're a liar, you're a scammer, you're a scam artist. And all of his stories was not adding up. Like, nothing was adding up at all. And he was claiming to be this soldier. His name is Tristan King, and he's also on Instagram. And I DM'd him, like I said in my last video, and told him, you know, hey, this is what's going on. That's when I told y'all, you know, him and his wife got on social media, their platform and everything, and posted what they posted. And that he was using this guy's pictures, trying to say it was him in the gym, and it was the guy that had gone on social media, said, no, this is me, my pictures have been stolen, there's been millions and millions and millions of accounts and everything being posted in my name, and so on and so forth. And he's like, oh, well, you are talking to a scammer, this and that, like, trying to make me believe this stupid bullshit. Like, no, I'm not stupid, I caught on, and he didn't want to admit it. So I was like, fuck it. You know, I don't want this person in my life no more. They're garbage, they're trash, they're this, they're that, you know, so on and so forth. Well, since I've been with who I'm with now, Logan's been texting me on and off. And was like, I want to be with you, I want to make this work. But then, once again, threatening to get his brother on me. Because Logan had gave me money and said it was me, it was for me, it was a gift. And he was like, give me back my money, or I'm going to send my brother, and you're going to pay him back the money, this, that, da-da-da-da-da. And then, you know, today he was texting me. It was like, oh, I didn't mean what I said. I was just pissed off and hurt. And I told him, finally, I broke it to him. I said, I'm engaged. I'm fixing to be married. You know, I have a fiance, and I want to be left alone. And he's like, oh, I'm in love with you, I don't want to lose you, I can't afford to lose you, this and that, and kept saying he had all these health problems, and I don't believe anything that comes out of Logan's mouth. He's a liar. He's a liar, he's a scam artist, he's just everything in general. And I even told Logan, I was like, I don't want to be with you, I'm not happy with you, because what y'all really don't know is that me and Logan fought every single day. Every single motherfucking day. It was just over dumb shit. Who I was texting, who I was over at whoever's house, who I was hanging out with, who I was talking with. And it was just like, it was getting so bad to the point where we were just fighting like nonstop. It was just fighting every single day, every single minute, every single hour, and everything else. And it was just getting to be ridiculous. Like, we would just argue over dumb, petty bullshit. I mean, it was getting to be that bad. It was just getting to be that bad and that petty. It was just over some dumb, petty-ass, stinking bullshit. So, I can't talk tonight. Just to give people an update, Logan is officially out of my life. He's no longer in my life, and I'm happily moving on with my fiance, who I love half to death. And I'm just grateful that I have my fiance. He's an amazing guy. He's a caring, sweet person. He's got the most amazing heart. He's got the most amazing smile, most amazing body. And I'm one lucky girl. Like, being with a real man who is respectful, who is got dignity about himself and pride about himself, is what shows me who a real man is. And the whole Logan situation, I should have never fell for any of the dumb bullshit lies. And that's what kind of got my suspicions up at that moment in time. That's why I told you on the last updated Logan video that I went and did the whole catfish thing on Logan and looked up what I was taught and how to look it up and all this and all that. So just a tip of advice, if you girls are out there and you get a hold of Logan, do not message him. Do not talk to him. He's a scammer. He's a liar. His family's all made up. They DM you. They threaten you. They threaten you with all kinds of shit. It's bogus. And that's why I had to block his whole family, because they were getting crazy on me. And and I'm just trying to make sure you girls that are out there, you girls do listen to what I'm saying. Because he will try to play you. He will try to say, oh, he'll marry you, put a ring on your finger, this, that. He'll write you letters, which never happened at all. He'll send you golden rings, which never happened at all. And it's just nothing but lies. Vicious, malicious lies. If you get in contact with Logan on WhatsApp, be aware. Be aware. Be aware, because this person is a scam artist. And I caught on before it was way too late. So I just thought I'd kind of post an update on here for y'all to kind of know what happened. So I am officially with my fiance. We are together. I love him. I can't wait to marry him. I can't wait for our future to start. And I love you, babe. You mean the world to me. And if you get to watch this, the whole Logan thing meant nothing to me. It was just wrong place, wrong time shit. And you are the only guy that I love. So I'm going to pop off here. So I just thought I'd post this update. I want to wish everybody good night. Deuces.